With these tests, what we are doing is essentially measuring and monitoring the electrical system of the heart. Let's talk about what controls the timing of the heart. Early on, we learned about vital signs. We learned about pulse. The pulse is going to be someone's heart rate. Pulse is related to the number of times your heart beats per minute. Remember that an adult's normal resting heart rate or pulse should fall anywhere to 60 to 100 beats per minute. We learned this early on with our vitals, and we learned that for 1 minute, we would palpate one's radial pulse, counting each beat that we feel for a full minute. 60 to 100 beats would be considered normal. Now, also within the electrical system of the heart, we have what's called a heart rhythm. Heart rhythm is going to be different from the rate. Remember, the rate is going to be the beats per minute. So with the heart rhythm, this is a synchronized pumping action of the 4 heart chambers. So really the squeezing, the contracting, and the relaxation of what's occurring within the heart. The heart's electrical system should maintain that steady rate at 60 to 100 beats per minute. And if they have an orderly contraction and relaxation of the atria and the ventricles, we would call this a normal sinus rhythm. So let's discuss the electrical system of the heart. What we know is that the heart has cells. Those cells are triggered in their actions by what's called the SA node. The SA node is actually the heart's natural pacemaker. It is what controls the rhythm of each heartbeat. So the SA node, located here in the right atrium, sends out an electrical signal or an electrical impulse. Once that electrical impulse is sent out to those cardiac cells, those cells then have instructions to contract. So what we're going to see is the initial signal from the SA node or the sinoatrial node. It's going to cause the right and left atrium to contract. As they're contracting, that signal continues to work its way through the heart. The next signal that is received is in the AV node or the atrioventricular node. Once that node receives its impulses, it then sends communication to the base of the heart. Now with that, it's communicating with what's called the bundle of His, the bundle branches, as well as the Purkinje fibers. Now they all have the same signal. The cardiac conductivity has then moved to the bottom of the heart or the ventricles of the heart, and now the lower portion of the heart begins to contract or pump. So as this happens, it will continue over and over again. Every time that SA node sends out that first initial trigger, that is one cardiac cycle.